Whanau coal extenders. Yeah, thank you, Dean. Not all duct tape is equal, just from my little bit of research. So this is just cheap budget New Zealand stuff from the hardware store. Scotch tape, and initially I'd got that for my lighter because I wanted a bright pink lighter, bright duct tape, and bright pink what do you call it, paracord, just so if I've got a lighter, drop it, I can see it if I'm in the bush. Rubber tube, just bicycle tyre, T-Rex, cheap, Scotch, and these I got from the thrift store, Dean. Now I do notice that these are a product in Australia. They claim to be celluloid. You get 36 table tennis balls for $12. So I sent you a link, and yeah, see what you think. So yeah, this is just about, bear with me, you know, if we start a fire, how do we keep it going? You know, so if we, yeah, so different way of yeah, you might have something that's yeah, like combust real quick, like a thistle or cattail, bulrush, something that combusts real quick. Well, if you combine it with these things, you might get a bit more burn time for your tinder and kindling. Just an option. So let's have a look, friends. So first of all, there's T-Rex tape. So these things do take a bit to get going, but once they get going, they're pretty good and don't breathe in the fumes whanau. So I do think that was the best duct tape, Dean, that I can get. Yeah. Shouldn't have done that, should I? But that's what I did notice. I think Andrew Hondo did that, and he used a stick. And then he was able to transfer that into his Fatwood. Really, you can't beat Fatwood, friends. Nature's gift. Oh, came off. Nice. And it's free. And that's the thing, you got to be careful, friends. That stuff will stick to whatever it's next to. So the best thing to do is actually have a bit of bark and put that on a bit of bark, and then you can put that bit of bark on some decent size branches off the ground, and then add your smalls, your mediums, and then bigger stuff. So I'll try the duct tapes first. This is the El Cheapo. Oh, that's pretty, that started better than I thought, actually, to be fair. But that's the other thing I learnt too, is a lot of duct tapes aren't very flammable. Hence, that's the purpose of them. Yeah. This is our ping pong ball, and thank you to Sean at Shovelhead 8. He mentioned a while ago about celluloid ping pong balls, but not all ping pong balls are celluloid. They're made out of a new material now. But tell me what you think of half of this ping pong ball, Dean. See, I only paid $3 for that. But I think value for money, this could be a good alternative to ping pong balls that are celluloid. And dual purpose, cat toy. When you stand on it and you don't see it in the kitchen, put it in your fire kit. But yeah, what do you think of the burn time on that Whanau? It's pretty good. I quite like the burn time on that. Yeah, so initially I didn't realise that was celluloid. I thought it was just plastic, but I thought, hey, I'll sacrifice one and see what it goes like. And then I did a bit of research and found out that was a Kmart brand, which is a yeah, it's a bit like Target in America, so that type of store where you can buy all sorts of stuff, and it's still going. So really good option for celluloid friends, ping pong balls. Rubber takes a lot longer to get going. Especially with a ferro rod. But once you get it going, and what I like about rubber is it dual purpose. You can use it for your tin to close things. But yeah, bicycle shop, free, cost you nothing. And it's a lot easier to find than Fatwood. So you go to your local bicycle shop, ask if they got any old bicycle tubes, cheap as chips. You know, one tube would last you forever. Look at that celluloid's still going, Dean. I don't know if you've got the timer on that. And I quite like the rubber. And that's the other thing I must test, is different types of tyre tube, because I'm guessing some are different to others. That tyre tube is actually quite disappointing, really. And it's just gone out the celluloid ping pong ball. So sorry this is a long one, Whanau. So the winner here for me is the ping pong ball and co. But Google whatever brand is in your country, celluloid table tennis balls. Not all duct tape is equal, the cheap stuff. Do your research on, I think the Gorrila brand was the best one I've seen out of all the bushcraft videos. And I think Dean was saying this is Gorrila tape, but it's a more expensive version of it. So I would actually go the cheap version of the Gorrila tape, the 1-inch roll that you can roll around your lighter. Have some rubber on hand, free, cost you nothing, and experiment, friends. Yeah, and if you can, that's the winner for me. You know, a couple of them in your kit. You saw how long that was with just half a tennis ball. Yeah. So, sorry it's a long one. Coal extenders. Fire extenders. From Jason here in Real Water, New Zealand. Ka kite anō.